Hey everybody, welcome to Cyberpunk. Let's brain dance for Evelyn. Let's save Evelyn. Now there's two brain dances in here. The first one's in the zipper clinic where the scavengers take out implants from screaming people.
Yes?
The second
Hello?
one is the church.
What can I do for you?
That one to me was the most difficult. It
Need a
drove me
minute of
crazy.
your time.
So I'm going to show you guys the solution so we can make
A
the game
minute?
feel a heck of a lot easier.
That's all?
Because it literally took me
Shame.
hours.
Watch
And I
those
don't give
juicy
up, but I'll
lips of
tell you
yours
what,
flap
the
for
second one
hours,
was really
days.
Some of you guys are going to have
Well,
a
I'm
brain
busy
dance you
right
can't
now.
solve no matter what you do. That's the reason I
You
make these
tiger
videos.
claws? As far as I know, I'm
Well,
all
I
paid up.
recommend here when you
We're
and Judy
with
find
the
the
mob.
zipper dock after you went to the clouds, got the info, you're going to
Mox?
find Judy here at the
Why
zipper
didn't you
dock.
say
She's already
so?
there too.
So,
Now, what I suggest you do with
what
the
brings
dock
you
here,
here?
the little shite, is beat the shit out of them.
I used to
Okay?
ride
So
with
once you get
nomads.
ready, start punching them.
Resourceful folk.
When you punch him, he's going to
Wouldn't
tell you
cast
what you
anything
need to
aside
know.
until it was worn down, dead, couldn't be fixed or reused in some other way. Boy, you're giving these girls, not even nomads would touch that.
Please, let's not exaggerate. I give them what I can. What do you two want?
Well, come on.
Evelyn Parker. I need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please.
So you're gonna
Many
get straight to the
girls
point.
come
You're not gonna
through
be
here.
mushy with this is the
So
flu.
many.
The nice
But
guy
let me
part
put
of
it to
it.
you
You're
this
gonna get
way.
straight to the point and ask
I
them.
believe in giving
Or
each
tell
of
them
them
to tell you where the
personal
floor is.
touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course, I can't remember each and every one. Please set your
Suggest you start remembering all you can. Either
Now you
that,
start tough
or I'll
down.
make sure you never forget my face.
Two beefers from a BD studio took her. Didn't even know their names.
Here's where you pop them.
They mentioned a moth of all things. Virtues with the death's head. Said she'd be good for the moth.
Need air. I'll be outside.
At this point in the game, Judy doesn't have her trust in you, so she's actually working on her own. You're kind of starting to cooperate. Always grab anything you can find, doesn't matter what it is, you can sell it. So now she's thinking,
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Losing our cool won't do us any favors. It's a waste of time.
Oh, I'm cool.
Dead set symbol bring anything to mind? Location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
so now the
Let me
next
think
step
for a
is to
second.
buy the brain dance.
Darknet domain. That's our best bet. Let's stick to the plan.
Fine. Here's hoping.
Alright, so here's the dealer. You find him. Now this is a little tricky. What you do, you go in. You go inside the building. You're gonna see me do it in a minute. Because I didn't know what to do here. And here's the tip of his things that you want to purchase, the one with an exclamation point.
Where do you get these scrolls?
Is the brain
Said
dance
you
you want
weren't
to
a
buy?
pig.
It's only $1,000.
Just curious, that's all.
Once you booted up your virtue, dare say your curiosity will be satisfied. People.
So there I was looking. I shouldn't have had that in there. I didn't edit it out.
Got anything that might interest me?
This was a really long video. Now, you'll see it down here in the bottom right in the stories. There it is. Two more over, right there. I went past it. That's the brain dance with the yellow exclamation point. That's the one you want to buy. This is a part of me just looking around. I didn't see the exclamation point. So it's the third from the right, second row down. I'm still not on it. Notice I'm not noticing it. I'm reading everything. This is what you guys are doing too, but it's right above, right there where it is. Right underneath the necklace. So anyway, I eventually find it. This will be edited out here in a minute. If I didn't edit this video, it'd be about 4 hours long. And still being fairly new at the game, I'm still not sure. There it is right there. Boom, I finally get it. About time. So that's it. That's the brain dance
Pleasure
you
doing
want.
biz with you.
So this is it. I went back to Judas. Now you're in the chopper clinic where the scavengers are stealing implants from people. Here I'm in audio, visual. I'm seeing screens on computer screens. Right there. See that box? That is a pizza box. That is your first clue. It's in the long table. The
Ordered
second
recently.
clue you want to find in this is the person, not the rough guy that's holding the person down in the chair. The other person drinking a cup of coffee. You're going to roll the video so you see them put down that coffee. And you're going to relate that pizza box. They're right there. Right there on the left. Holding a cup of coffee. You got to roll the tape back. And using the visual, when you see that coffee cup, zoom in on it. And those are your two clues. The pizza box and the coffee cup. All this other stuff, you just drive you crazy.
That rich
There's the
silk
coffee
aroma. Cheap shit. Cold
Once
too.
I keyed on that, that was it.
Buck a slice.
What's pizza doing with a cup of hot coffee? It had to be close by. So there's the first one. Now this second one
Let's get
really
going.
ripped me.
On our way.
It took me ages to find.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the death's head moth. All they scroll is snuff. And
Stop it. They'd
The
have to
problem
be
with
utter
these brain
gongs to
dances,
waste
they'll
on
send
something
you
like that.
looking for clues that aren't there. And it can get
What do you mean?
frustrating.
We're talking about a girl
Once
who's
you
not
ace them,
only a
just
match
pass
in
them on to
what she
everybody
does,
else.
but also has got
That's
a
how we
doll's
get through the game
implant.
easy as
I
we
mean,
can.
that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
So far, I've been using Jackie Wells' bike because I find the vehicles just go way too slow in the city, even when I drive. But that motorcycle, man, they can rip through everything. All right, now you have to go get Evelyn.
Trouble!
This is no way through this. You gotta back away.
Heard shots. You still
Plenty of
alive?
help. Work
I'm
on
here.
it.
Got no time to creep around.
And eventually here you're gonna get to the very bottom downstairs and you're gonna get Evelyn.
Fight fair!
So new at this, I don't even know how to shoot the guns yet. But today, the 13th, 3 days after the game started, I got my clothing right, got out of the bandages, and I got my weapons. They're powering up now. Getting stronger weapons. everybody. Alright, now I'm gonna head through this whole battle, so you're not gonna be bored with a 30, 40, 50 minute battle here of me working my way in.
Good fucking good!
You gotta take literally every one of the guys out. I'm already taking the shot. The devil's down.
Punch him!
Put the big hurt. Even though it doesn't break high in the scale, I'm sure I'll build that up too. I'll mount it up. But for level 15 now, I think I'm in a good spot.
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
Working my way downstairs. Now another thing, I noticed I was always overheating. I don't have a clue yet. When I learn about that, I don't even really need to share that out with you guys. What I want to share is the puzzles, the part that wrecks your brain. I'm learning my inventory, learning my clothing. We all will, because we're all noobs in this game when we get a brand new game. There's no extra. Now, Brad, he's ripping through this thing, and I know he's spending hours. I don't know how his wife tolerates it. Alright, I'm getting close to Evelyn, and then I'm going to show you the last brain dance. That'll be the church brain dance. I'm learning now also how to use the perk points. Notice they were building up to 15. But again, this is like the day after the game came out. It's weird being a noob, that's all I gotta say.
We don't have enough methylene for today's batch. Relax.
I'm here.
Still trying to figure out the hacks.
We need to get to...
Incoming!
Bet that's where they're keeping.
Just don't touch her!
If she's recording and scramble the brain, wait until I cut her link.
And there you're gonna find
Tell me
Evelyn.
where you're gonna
Finally.
I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
Alright, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready?
Now!
So simple you carry her out of there. Alright, here comes the brain dance.
Thank God. Evelyn,
I may have
you hear
even
me?
spent 3 hours on it. It was an awful long time.
Hey,
So we
Evelyn,
take her back to Judy's
I
apartment.
need you to tell me who hired you.
Seriously, V? You gotta do this now?
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Okay, so now we're ready. Here it is. Right next to Evelyn on that pew where she's sitting, that bench. If you scroll back to the very beginning of the tape, here I'm at the end. I spent hours looking at the walls. Next to Evelyn's feet on the floor, go to visual, back up about 10 feet, look down at the floor, and you're going to see flyers appear. They're open flyers. The floor is covered with rolled up flyers and it drove me crazy. So the first clue is at Evelyn's feet. It's the open flyers. Because I literally drove myself nuts going around in this place. Now here's the second clue, the hologram. You can see the skull, it's the voodoo boys. But you have to scroll all the way back in visual. I didn't have it in this video, I had so many clips that I just failed. But this is the second clue. To see it, you want to back up about 5 feet and you want to go to visual, go to the beginning of the film, the beginning of the dream. And it's going to show that, it's going to turn into holographic squares. That's your second clue. So it's right there next to Evelyn's feet on the right hand side of her. On the floor at the beginning of the audio, no, excuse me, the visual, you'll see the flyers. and the beginning of the visual run of the clip in front of the holograph, they will turn into squares. Those are your 2 clues. Get right about here. It'll be near the beginning of the clip. So you'll see everything turn into, there's the image right there. It'll turn into holographic squares, and there's your 2 clues. Then you can back out. So you're back in Judy's, you just say, how about one
There's
more?
one more
And you go
recording.
one more. But
Wanna
it's an
see it?
easy brain dance. All it is an audio.
Sure, why not? Nothing can
Do
surprise
that
me
in
at
here
this
too.
point.
So this is 3 brain dances. There it is right there. You just key in the person, then you find out that Evelyn is being a traitor. This is in league with the bad guy. So the mystery beats. So anyway, there's your 3 brain dances. The cutter is the pizza plate, the pizza box, and the coffee cup. And the church is the
Okay,
flyers
Judy,
at Evelyn's left side of her feet,
Alright,
and the
disconnected.
hologram, the Voodoo Boys. So now you got it loaded down to the Voodoo Boys, and it's time to go kick some butt.
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
She's starting to like
No,
it too, by the way.
I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
Anyway, guys, I'll see you
why
in the
the
next
worried
clip,
look?
next video. Until then, let's
I want it all to
keep
work
on
out for
gaming.
you.
You guys have a good
You got a
one.
plan?
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.